Welcome back to Houston Life. A local Spanish teacher bridged her Colombian roots all the way to Texas to become a social entrepreneur in the fashion space. Now she's empowering artisan women to bring quality hand-embroidered products right here to Houston.
Yep, and each piece in this new collection has a story to tell, which is why I'm so pleased to introduce Johanna Quintero-Perez, the CEO of sustainable fashion brand Lauranna. So welcome, Johanna, and this is a brand with a story to tell.
Yes, thank you very much for having me here today.
Well, thank you for taking the day off work. A high school Spanish teacher in Katy ISD. Some of your fellow teachers, I hope, are watching right now.
Yes.
Who's watching the students?
I had to find a sub.
You got a sub.
Yes, I had to find a sub.
Excellent.
And I'm pretty sure my friends are there trying to cover me around.
Well, shout out to all your friends.
Yes.
Amigas, gracias, gracias.
The brand is absolutely beautiful. You were born and raised in Colombia.
Yes.
And the story of these artisan women is so important for you. Tell us how you decided to start the brand back in 2019.
It actually started because my mom, she is one of the artisans, and since I was growing up like surrounded with all the needles and like all the women working in my house, so I always hear stories that they were not feeling like valuable or paid well. So when I came here to the States and I became a teacher, so I was like wearing stuff that my mom or her friends were making for me, and people were always impressed. So I thought it was like it will be a great idea to come and bring the products here to the United States, so in that way we could give them a better and a fair paid.
So you saw that people did like the items that you were wearing. You knew your mom could make this, and you had heard the stories of all these artisan women saying, okay, we're not really getting a decent wage here, but you took it upon yourself to say, okay, I'm gonna open a boutique. We're gonna figure this out. Why would you even do that? Why wouldn't you just say, hey mom, make me a couple of things? Why did you, it's such a big undertaking, but now you're helping women feel empowered in Colombia. What made you decide to do that?
I think it's just like being an immigrant here in the United States is like you're feeling that you are still attached to your home country and that you're responsible for your community in your home country. So I just thought, I think it's just part of what I have to do in life. And I just feel that it's something that I need to do every day. I know like these women, when I call them and I say, hey, we need to produce more purses or earrings or bandanas, I can't describe how excited they get and how thankful they are because people is appreciating what they do.
Wow.
These pieces are absolutely beautiful. What you were just saying about being appreciated, I hope the women in Colombia understand just how talented they are. These days, so many things are mass-produced and made by machine and fast fashion.
Yes.
These are pieces that you can tell with every stitch, with every detail, a lot of love, but pure talent has been put into it. What's been the response from these women and from your mom?
Well, my mom is always impressed. She is like always asking me like, how you do it? Because you are a teacher, you're a full-time mom too, and you don't have any family there because all my family is in Colombia. So I'm always busy doing stuff like going to different events, to exhibit all these products and to tell the story that is actually behind, because it's for sure a story behind every single product.
Right, and the name Lauranna, that's the combination of your daughter's name. So you have a daughter, Laura, and you have a daughter, Anna.
Yes.
And that's how you merged the business, you named it. And then you had a baby boy that came later.
Yes.
So he wasn't around when you created the company, but you just tell everyone he's the CEO.
Yeah, he's the CEO. He's the boss of the house.
Who are these women we're seeing on the screen? I'm assuming some of the artisans there?
Yes, they want to say thank you. And she is one of our latest artisans that joined our group. And they're all saying just thank you for appreciate their work and that they feel valuable and that they have grown so so much, with their families, because all what the appreciation they're getting from here.
So, Derek, just so you know, when we say every story has a piece, like this hat, for example, you said this, they're from communities all over Colombia. So, like this hat was made by sisters from the north part of Colombia, right? And they work together. And you say every detail. These are from the palms in the area. It's all local. Every single detail is just made with care and passion.
Yes.
And that's so rare these days, right?
It is so rare. And the fact that these artisans are now making a living wage. Again, I think the pieces speak for themselves. The talent is obvious here. And I know this is just a small collection of what you have. Hats, accessories, scarves, necklaces, earrings, all kinds of jewelry. Where can people find you?
We have an online store, which is laurannastore.com. But also, if you are like in the Katy area, we are inside Painted Tree, the Painted Tree boutiques. We have a small booth there. Is the C9, so come and visit us there. And we're gonna be in local events, like for example, this Saturday we're gonna be in the Latino Poder Hispano.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna be on Saturday. Yeah.
Pop-ups.
Yeah, I try
awesome.
to.
That's fantastic. Shopping local is so important. And now when you are shopping local, you're shopping internationally and supporting the local women from your hometown in Colombia. I think it's beautiful what you're doing. And thank you for bringing your talents to Studio B.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for bringing these earrings to Studio B as well, because you spruced up my whole outfit. I was having one of those days. You heard the makeup story. And yeah, this is beautiful. And it's just so much more meaningful when you talk about the women behind this. So thank you so much. And again, you can shop Lauranna online or visit the Painted Tree boutiques. Those are open daily from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. in Katy. Booth C9. Of course, all this information, we're going to put it in the Seen On section of HoustonLife.tv.
A great time to get your holiday shopping done early, too. I'm just putting that out there. Pro tip. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
You.
Appreciate it.
And shout out to those fellow school teachers.